Yeah.
Swing
You got
now
all
at
the shit for
Arrowhead
that cuddle
Stadium
beer?
in Kansas City.
Besides
The scene go
deal.
predictably loud and
The
raucous here at
glider.
Arrowhead
Yeah,
as their beloved and they
800
are
people.
set to
That's
match up
me.
with the Baltimore Ravens.
Hey, man, I heard you're, yeah, I heard you're quality man now, bro.
Come on now, let's go.
Who? You. Yeah, I heard you was in quality now. Ike and Lil Quick.
Like a night.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flushed out right.
Oh my
And he
God.
fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. That's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. You got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And they are able to strike first. Drive. Point after up and good.
Isaac said he
That
didn't
makes the score 7-0.
I said you're probably going to
After
beat
the
me.
touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yeah, he's
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, wait. He's not in this.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
Everyone's
drive.
my family,
Not the start
but
that
you
they
and,
were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit
Red
of humor.
Chaos is BJ's
Gotta laugh
son.
that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They
So
don't like
here's
that.
a 1st and 10 at the 38. Flush to his right. Pushing through the contact. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's what I got in the chat. You go back in the chat.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. I bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try pressure advantage.
They'll run it with Williams. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And it's complete to Kelce. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Kelce, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends. Attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry, it certainly shows on the field. They go back to the ground with Williams. And a across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Oh, that's fucked up.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble, too, as he scrambles for a first down.
You just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point rights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Are y'all playing with chaos or what?
Touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Why not?
Nah, bro, they left me out, bro.
That's fucked up.
We're already in the game.
Nah.
I
don't wanna hear your
excuses.
The Raven offense set at the line for this
Hey, Nick,
next
I finally got my
drive.
shit
Already
linked
down
to
2
my
touchdowns here in the
fucking
first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll ban.
Willie Snead all alone. 30, 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 at the gate early.
I'm
what? 88
pretty decent at running kickbacks now.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used
It's
to hear
easier
my
on
old
this
man
game.
talk
I don't know
about it.
why.
Usually meant that thing's done.
Well,
Especially with my must watch. I got
it's not 88
Jackson.
out the game. We still
Running
got a
good
good game going ahead of us. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working from the gun, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
My dumbass still almost
That'll
over
wind
that
up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Damn it.
Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mahomes firing complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Right there on that slant, right.
And that's their first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks.
Cover 6
Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
That's going to be
Damn it.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Gotta like what we're seeing from him so far in this game. This is the 3rd game of the season, and he's already accumulated an AFC Offensive Player of the Week award in this young year.
Yeah, week 2 was his. The announcement came Wednesday that he got that award. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
My defense
now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Oh, my God, dude.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris
No
Claiborne.
pressure or nothing.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
He said he's going to pick Pittsburgh.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And he's going to be swallowed up.
But no
Sacked
fumble.
back at the 45-yard line. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. We'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. This is caught by Robinson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes dancing to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
Yes. Put me back in the game.
How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers on the scoreboard.
Look at it this way.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You have to do challenges or what? Yeah.
The
I need
Chiefs
3 more
offense
checks.
about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in
David,
the
I tried to
field
get the battle
position. Not
pass
really
from
in your
you,
favor,
but
but
I
still
actually
time to try and
bought
move
the
the ball and
lead,
get in
but
field goal range.
To get the
lead.
battle pass,
It's
you have to buy
definitely
some
a thought. Let's
vouchers.
go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I like the odds. I like where they are on the
To
field.
get the battle pass,
Got the lead. They've done well in the first half.
I can't.
Don't
You can't
mess
do
it
like
up
that.
and
You
go
have
into
to buy some
halftime
vouchers.
looking at each other wondering what if.
I had
Go
to.
to the battle pass when you hit gear.
Throwing on first
and it
down is
said
Mahomes.
for
And that
$9.
falls incomplete. Try to dump it underneath.
Because I already bought the
Now
battle.
second
Because I
down.
bought the V-Bucks.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have
Not
back.
good
There
enough.
wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down
Oh,
there,
man.
you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Come on,
And
guy.
that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I think that
Well,
was
with
just
a
lucky
dime
that
work
I...
on defense,
Did you have
2
it on
extra
party
defensive backs on the
Yes.
field and covered up essentially every blade of
Without a gear.
grass.
Oh,
That
bro,
allowed
you
them
would
to
have had those
disrupt
2
the
chests
play.
right there. Oh, no, I have it. I went to Blue House. Blue House always has these 4 chests in there.
The Chiefs on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more.
Daddy.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Mahomes now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a first down. And again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
You want an AR, bro?
Yeah, like a real. No, not that.
Now it's Mahomes again. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Over here. The other one over here.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
You only got to find
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
you would have kept
Adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mahomes going to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Now Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Now here's Mahomes. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think
And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
3
Lose yardage here to the
garbage
31-yard line.
That's hilarious.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Jackson. Caught right side at Snead. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say he's kind of splitting time with Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Yeah, I figured.
The throw took him a little too far on 2nd down.
Hold up.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Escaping the pressure right. The quick Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20, 10, and he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge.
Oh, bro, I knew I should have
right
do
down the middle.
I knew I shouldn't have. I even said not to juke, but I did anyway. Getting cocky. I should not. God damn it. I should not have got cocky.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football, or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kenneth Dixon, the running back, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They run from the pistol with Ingram. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Damian Wilson in on the stop. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson now being chased out left. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. Here's Jackson, flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. We're back now in KC. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Now it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
4 for 11.
Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
I don't know how.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dixon running from the shotgun. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
No.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Jackson buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close.
And if I'm a defender,
don't die in the party.
I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they're their way with them.
Just kick a field goal. Let me win.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Mahomes now to throw.
I've been in a game where there was only like 3.
He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with the first down.
Not a face,
flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Your face ran into his hand.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you?
We dropped it. How the hell did he drop it wide open like that?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. There's the first NFL catch for the former Georgia Bulldog. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Nah, bro. I only have 7.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Oh, my
God. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Fucking Pete.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It depends what the flag is.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Should I accept it? But then it'll be 2nd and 18.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
That was stupid. You said you, bro. It's being nice.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
You told me.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
I was so confused by the word.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Under
pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
I was like, wait, hold on.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
No, you didn't.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
30 full yards that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Connects it to Roberts, right side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Man on the left side is Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And boy, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You got it. There ain't no X.
Lamar Jackson with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's hilarious.
Fielded about a yard deep. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was weird. Respect.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier? Why was it working? Can you get those types of matchups again? And can you run those plays that get you a little bit more breathing room and a little bit of space?
No way.
He finds an opening past the 40. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense. With 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Carlos Hyde in the game.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and now some space to bring. The 20, 10, all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Carlos Hyde, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, that's so funny.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I don't want to waste my time
out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Oh my God. Something about
so
like,
quickly
I don't
all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Jackson. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
That's hilarious.
Lots of football. And I
how
think
Madden
the Chiefs have it. They do.
Oh, shit.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Fuck, bro. Can I get a goddamn shit?
No. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. It's caught on the
I
right
don't need it,
side
bro. I
by
got a blue
Robinson.
one.
And he'll take this to the other side of
Another blue
midfield
one
before
there,
going
though.
out of
It's
bounds.
I really don't like
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield,
good, but you
they're going
gotta
to toss
single fire
that
that
flag,
shit.
and they did there.
If you single fire it, then it does pretty good then.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. From left side, taken in by Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the game and his ninth
The whole
on
fluke
the
was
year.
accepting the
The
fucking
Chiefs are able
deal.
to extend their lead. Extra points, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Wide open.
He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, and it'll bring up third down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. Flush to his right. Now a and this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens get a bit closer. To throw again is Jackson, forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So time definitely not in their favor, down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you still
you know
think you can do anything wrong.
I'll tell you what's fucked up, bro. It's like that wide open pass. The first play of the game.
So for the Chiefs, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move.
The first play of the game where I threw that interception. I was like, what? Because that running back was wide open. But good game, good game.
Fuck both y'all.
Hopefully I can. Hope I can scout these players before he.
Ways think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to back to back. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They try to
who was that, bro?
my feet, I'm ready to
Ronda, bro. He's working
like I ain't eating weeks, working off the muscle.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can.
As soon as I respawn, oh, you're